My name is Taresh and I'm a certified financial planner. Today's session, I'm going to be talking about something very important, very urgent, and something very, very important for your personal life in personal finance. So when I talk about personal finance, everybody wants to be rich and everybody looks forward to what is it that I should adopt or do in my life so that I become a rich person. So in this video, I'm going to be talking about how you can be a rich person who's not just rich with money, but with happiness also. He's doing everything in his life where he's succeeding, he's successful, and then happiness will come. So there are many aspects of personal finance where you have to go into deep and you have to analyze your personal money. Is it working for you? Now, I have analyzed over the last 30 years and over 350 clients and families I have advised. I've studied them very closely and I've got certain secrets today to share with you. What is it that keeps people, some of the people who are still working hard, who are still working for money, but money does not come to them so easily, or it doesn't stay with them, or it doesn't make them happy, or it doesn't make them rich. So who is a rich person? Who is got happiness? Who's got both? Let's find out what happens with rich people. I've also studied a lot of rich people in India. What is their lifestyle? What do they do exactly so that they have all the riches attracted to them? So let me start this and tell you what happens. So with rich people, they have a certain mindset. Their mind works exactly on certain rich thoughts. They have their thoughts very clear that this is exactly what I want and this is what I am going to be doing. Now, they do not listen to other people and what other people are doing in their lives, because other people will listen something, will do something. Now, other people have everybody. So I have analyzed in my clients' families' lives that every person had different goals, different investment philosophies, different investment places to invest. So it is not going to be same for everybody. So investments are going to be differing as per three factors: goals, risk profile, and time horizon. So everybody has their own goals. Like you go to a gym and you don't start picking the same weights which everybody is doing. You need personalized attention. That's where a financial planner can also be very helpful. Now, when I studied these rich people, I analyzed that what are they exactly doing. So they are not following people, what other people are doing, because other people have their own goals and they will tell you only selected portions of their thoughts. Their thoughts will be deleted, distorted, and generalized. I went to that city and my pocket was pickpocketed. So I will come back and say I will tell everybody that don't go to that city because there are pickpockets living in that city. So I have generalized it. But when I went there, not all the people who go to that city have their pockets picketed by somebody. So they have deleted something. They have generalized some aspects. And then they have tried to influence you. Now when it comes to money, you have these feedbacks coming to you. People telling you, Google search, news, newspapers, magazines, books. Everybody is trying to tell you something, what you should do with your money. But are you doing what you should be doing with your money? Now, when these events happen in your life, one by one, they are putting certain expressions in your life. Now, what are these expressions? That they need to be identified. So, these experiences which you have with people, what they have told you, what you have experienced, becomes what is called as small neural pathways in your mind, which means that every experience lays a neural pathway. Then the second experience, third experience, and fourth experience also leaves a neural pathway. When all these neural pathways come together in your mind, they form what is called as your experience. So you say, I've experienced, people have told me, I know, I have done Google search, and I am aware. But what is actually going to happen with these so-called deleted, distorted, and generalized experiences of yours, that with your neural pathway and this limiting experiences, you now forms what is called as your behavior, and that is called investor behavior. That you feel based on your experience, you feel based on what people have told you, you feel what you have read, Now it has got perhaps nothing to do with what you actually should be doing, where your money should be working, where you should be putting your money so that you can become a rich person. You are not doing all that because now you have what is called as your behavior, your knowledge and your experiences and your neural pathways become your limiting beliefs. So these limiting beliefs actually now stop you from taking certain actions, and you do not start investing because you say, no, I don't want to invest in mutual funds or stocks or in real estate, because these 5 factors are now stopping you from taking action. And when you're not taking action, obviously you will have poor results. Or you will do, suppose you were to do 5,000 rupees per month investment, but people have told you don't do this, so you do 1,000, you do 2,000, you do limited amount because you feel, no, I fear it. So now your number 6 factors, your fears are also stopping you. And number 7 is that your results now, therefore, based on all of this, is now actually stopping you from going ahead and becoming a rich person. And there is nobody who's monitoring, who's telling you, perhaps you do not have a financial planner who's guiding you on your financial plan and telling you these are your goals, this is your time horizon, this is your risk profile, so invest accordingly. Now, he could be making you rich, he could be making you wealthy, but he has given you a plan and he has told you where you should be investing. So investment advisor now could now be guiding you where exactly to make investment. He is monitoring also. So all these factors are what have made some of my clients rich and wealthy. Now, is there a secret there? Yes, there is a secret, and that's the exact secret I'm going to talk about. So, are there some secrets which are going to be taking you away from your limiting beliefs? Are they going to be taking you away from what you think, what you have been doing? Yes, these 9 secrets are going to be taking you to a path to richness, where you can say, I am a rich person, I'm a wealthy person. You can turn around and also say that I was looking for financial freedom. I do not want to have to work for money. Money is working for me now. Maybe that day you can call yourself a rich person. So put away your limiting beliefs, put away your people's feedback to you. Start looking, start focusing on these 9 steps, which I have experienced with my over 350 clients in the last 20 years of focused financial planning, that what they have done successfully and therefore what you can do so that you can also be a rich person. So let's start without further delay on the 9 steps. So the first step is that be very clear of your outcome. So let's say you feel that you want to be a rich person and your definition of richness or your richness level is 1 crore, 5 crores or 10 crores. So put that as a goal and say this is what I want. So be very clear, write it down, say this is what I want. So that's the first step, richness. The first step is outcome. The second step is, once you have decided that I want to be rich, now you have to give certain commands to your subconscious mind. Subconscious mind is your software and your brain, your mind is your hardware. So like a computer where the software, the subconscious mind works on the computer, which is the conscious mind. The subconscious mind has to be given a command that, okay, X, do this, I'm going to be becoming a rich person. So you have to maybe go into meditation, vipassana, and put this thought into your subconscious mind, give a command. So that's the second step. Once you've given the command, the third step is, maybe you started attracting richness, you got started money working for you. Is there somebody who's monitoring it? Is there some evidence coming that a monthly report, a weekly report? So for all my clients who became rich, I was actually sending them a weekly, fortnightly or a monthly report, which says very clearly your fund value is this much. So without doing anything, they just open the email or their report and they're able to see that there is a growth of 8%, 12% or 15% on their money, and they are working. Their money is working for them to become a rich person. So number 3 is there should be an evidence which should be coming along. Now you have decided that I have a level of, let's say, 1 crore to be achieved in 5 years to be called a rich person. So 1 crore, 5 years. Now, is your resources available for this goal to become a rich person? What I mean to say is, do you have that money available? You have said, I want to be a rich person at 1 crore. But can you put in, let's say, 50,000 rupees, 1 lakh rupees, or 12 lakh rupees, or 50 lakh rupees every year aside for becoming a rich person, and every month you are doing it. So check out your resources. If not, revise and go back and revise the goal again. So number 4 is check out your resources. After you checked out your resources, now you need to see if ecology, that's the number 5 point, if your ecology is working around you or not. Ecology means people around you, people in your office, your teammates, your family, your friends. Have you told them, I'm actually going to be a rich person and I'm actually working for becoming a rich person in this method? Are they aware of it? Because unless you tell them, they are not going to be supporting you. Your family has to be clear. Your friends have to be clear. Your colleagues have to be clear. People working in your teams have to be clear that this person is actually working on a goal called as richness. They will start supporting you. Maybe they will tell you now good things. Okay, this is a good thing. So they have to support you. And that is called ecology, that everything around you is also working to making you a rich person. Number 6 comes your identity. Go back and find out in meditation, who am I? What am I doing? And am I doing everything right? Look at the bigger picture. Stand at a balcony and say, okay, this is how my money is working. And say that, yes, I am working everything in the right spirit. I'm not breaking any law. I'm not violating any principles for what I work for. And everything which I am doing is in the right spirit. The people who I take money from are also benefiting. If you are a consultant or you're working in a company, is that company working? Are your clients working? Are they also benefiting? Which means, are you true to yourself? Are you an honest person? Do you believe in the principles and values for which you have always stood in your life? And it's not just that this richness is the only thing in your life. So you are true to yourself. Who am I? So you are in congruence with your philosophy, your values, your systems, and you are working in accordance with your identity. So number 6 is identity. Now, after this comes control. Are you in control? So wherever you're investing, are those investments in your name? Or have you delegated everything? Or you have explained everything to somebody saying my money is working? No. With these clients over the years, I realized they were in control. Everything is in their name. They're giving statements. They can stop and they can re-enter. They can buy. They can sell wherever they are investing. I saw a lot of people who are not in control. They have purchased properties. They have purchased stocks. They have purchased mutual funds. They have bought gold, or maybe one, or maybe a combination. And now they're stuck because maybe the real estate market is now down. Maybe the stocks in which they invested have gone down. The gold is stagnating, and there are world economic, microeconomic conditions which are stopping you from certain parameters. So they're not in control. So buy something, invest where you are in control, which means that you can stop. If the money is not growing, that's what I've done for my clients. Money is not growing, stop that particular fund. Go to the next one, monitor it, then go to the next one. If it is not working, change it. Don't wait for somebody who will come and tell you, okay, this is not working for you, change it. So maybe your financial planner is looking at your goals, your investment advisor is telling you, okay, this particular fund is working for you. So be in control. That's the number 7 point. Now number 8 is, now you have got a goal of 10 crores or 1 crore in 5 years or 10 years, or maybe you want to do something in 10 lakh rupees in the next 1 year. So now break down the 10 lakhs in 1 year to chunk it down and say every month for 10 lakh rupees, I need to put together 60,000, 70,000 on a monthly basis, or 50,000. Let me start with 50,000 in 1 year. I will also put in between the bonus I get, 1 lakh rupees, 50,000 towards this goal. So chunk it down, break it down, as somebody said. If you want to eat a big elephant, how do you do it? Break it down. You can't eat a big elephant. But you can chunk it down. So break down the elephant in small pieces, break down your goals into small pieces, and then say, okay, I'm achieving it. Now goals can be SMART goals. So specific, measurable, achievable, realistic, and time bound. So that's SMART goals. So you need to have all goals which are SMART. Specific, how much I want. Measurable, somebody monitoring it. Achievable, can I do it? Realistic, in 1 year can I do it, or should I extend to 5 years? And last is time bound. It should have a time outer limit. And the last is ecology and be realistic. So that is smarter goals, not just smart, smarter goals. ER, ecology, and your resources also there. Last point in the 9 steps to being a rich person is now start acting on what you have planned out in the above 8 steps. Start working on your goals. Now that these goals are clear, now that you know how much you should do, now you are in control, you are in command, and you have everything working for you. You are clear who am I, you're working on your principles. Start acting on the goals, start working focused on your goals. Be very clear, this is what I earned, this is what I should set aside, this is the money I need to keep aside for becoming a rich person. So start acting. I will recapitulate all the points for you now to becoming a rich person. So let's start with number 1, that is the outcome. Number 2 is you have a command to be given to your subconscious mind. Number 3 is that you must have evidence that you are becoming a rich person. Number 4 is that you must have the resources available to you. Number 5 is ecology. Number 6 is identity. Number 7 is your control. Number 8 is that you must chunk it down. And number 9 is that you must have complete control and you're acting, you're working towards your goals. So that's the formula, that's the secret for the richest people in the world. That's what I've experienced with my clients who are becoming rich, wealthy. This is the secret. So start working, start looking like a rich person. Start believing that I am going to be rich. Start now to feel like a rich person. Behave like a rich person. Do everything like a rich person does. And not just richness. Be very true on what you say, what you do, and how you act. These 3 also principles keep in mind. So you're not hurting somebody while on your journey to richness. So all the best. Stay tuned. Have a great investment life. Thank you very much and look forward to meeting you someday. Thank you. This is Taresh.